And then I just go camping spree. I want to watch this video, okay?
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire,
Ready to watch the video?
Yeah.
A Camping Spree with Mr. Magee by Chris Van Dusen.
Camping spree.
Early one morning at 7:03, Mr. Magee and his little dog Dee packed up the camper and hitched up the load, hopped in the Rambler, and then hit the road. They drove to the mountains far from the sea for 2 nights of camping, possibly 3. "There's nothing like camping," said Mr. Magee. "I know you'll love it. Just you wait and see. The views are fantastic. There's hardly a sound. Aside from the wildlife, there's no one around. And the air is so sweet you'll sleep like a log," said Mr. Magee to his small spotted dog. A few hours later, they took a sharp right and found a great spot to lay for the night. It was high on a hill with a beautiful view of Mount Adams, Mount Lincoln, and Jefferson too. But perhaps the most wonderful feature of all was the brook that ran over a steep waterfall. Dee gathered pine cones and branches and logs. Magee made a campfire and cooked some hot dogs. And as the sun set behind far distant knolls, they sat roasting marshmallows over the coals.
The coals are right there.
As the embers went out, they felt tired and dozy. So they climbed in their bunk beds, all comfy and cozy.
They're sleeping.
Yeah, good job.
But while they were falling asleep without...
Who is that?
They are driving cars.
Who is that? This?
This? The spider.
That's a bear.
That's a bear.
Who is that?
That's a bear.
Yeah, let's play.
Without care, along came a stumbling, bumbling bear. A kindly old bear whose sight wasn't so clear.
Yeah.
He couldn't see far and he couldn't see near. But he could smell marshmallows, sticky and sweet. This made him hungry. He wanted a treat.
Treats.
He sniffed out the place where the mellows lay, but the car and the camper were in the bear's way.
What is sniffing? That's sniffing.
That's
Sniff. That's sniffing. The bear is sniffing.
the bear is sniffing.
Yeah,
Yet that didn't stop that sneaky old snitch. He simply tried squeezing right under the hitch. And as he was shimmying into the gap, he pushed up the hitch, which let go with a snap. Now the camper and the car were untied, and they started to roll down that rocky hillside. The car bounced away on the old logged road.
What happened to the car?
They are driving the car.
No, say the car.
The car
is rolling.
is rolling
Down the hill.
down the hill.
What happened to the car?
The car is rolling to the hill.
Down the hill.
Down the hill.
Good job. Let's play.
While the camper was headed to where the stream flowed, it flew down the hill in a wild, bumpy ride, with Dee and Magee sleeping soundly inside. They were snoring and snoozing, enjoying a dream, when splash went the camper right.
What happened to the camper?
There's water and it splashed in the car.
What happened to the camper? It splashed
It splashed
onto some water.
onto some water.
What happened to the camper?
It splashed into the water.
Yeah, good job. Let's play.
Into the stream. The splash shook the camper. They bumped out of bed. "No, what in the world was that?" said Magee. And when he looked out and saw where they were, his hair stood on end, and so did Dee's fur. They were caught in the rapids. But that wasn't all. They were headed smack dab for the big waterfall.
Where are they going, Liz?
They're big waterfall.
They're going towards
towards
the big waterfall.
big waterfall.
Where are they going, Liz?
They are towards a big waterfall.
Good job. Let's play.
Dee and Magee both started to quiver as faster and faster they headed downriver. But just when they thought they'd fall over the edge, their camper got stuck on a rock at the ledge.
What happened to the camper?
Their log got stuck.
The camper got stuck.
The camper got stuck.
What happened to the camper?
The camper got stuck.
Good job. Let's play.
So there they were stranded, Magee and his pup, on the top of a waterfall 50 feet up. Meanwhile, the nearsighted bear from before was searching for one little marshmallow more, when lo and behold, as if out of a dream, he spied something sweet floating over the stream.
What is that?
They are frozen.
What is the bird doing?
They are.
What is the bird doing?
They are.
What is the bear doing? The bear
The bear
is looking
is looking
at
at
the
the
trailer.
trailer.
What is the bird looking at?
The bear is
It's-
on the trailer.
It is looking at the trailer.
The bear is looking at the trailer.
Good job. Let's play.
The hitch, and not something to eat. The bear was determined to capture his prize, so he jumped in the water right up to his thighs. He splashed in the stream to the
What is
edge of the
Wait.
fall. And
what is the bird doing?
They are bears.
What is the bird doing? The
Bears.
bear
The bear
is going
is going
to the camper.
to the camper.
What is the bird doing?
The bear is going to the camper.
Good job.
snatched up that trailer, camper and all.
Okay.
Dee felt a tug. Magee heard a knock as the bear pulled the camper right off of the rock. He dragged them both all the way back to the bank when he realized the hitch was not sweet, but quite rank. He spit out that hitch and left in dismay.
Explain.
The hitch was not sweet, but quite rank. He spit out that hitch and left in dismay, while Magee and Dee's camper again rolled away. It flew down the path with a jolt and a jar, and stopped in some
Okay.
bushes right next to the car.
Is this
Dee popped out her head. Magee looked out too. Had they really stopped rolling? Could it be true? At last things were quiet and peaceful and still. They hooked up the hitch
Thank
and
you.
drove down the hill. And on the way home, Magee said to Dee, that trip wasn't quite like I thought it would be. And so when they got home with the sky turning red, they decided to camp in the backyard instead. The end.
the end? Good job, Lise. You ready to answer some questions?
Then